Attorneys for the two APD officers charged with murder and the killing of James Boyd want the DA who charged them kicked off the case. They filed a motion in court today asking for another DA to take the case from Kerry Brandenburg. Here's News 13's Chris McKee.
No way is this district attorney justified in bringing these criminal charges.
What makes this case criminal are some of the facts.
It was clear early this week the DA's choice to file murder charges against APD officers Keith Sandy and Dominique Perez for shooting James Boyd would lead to a heated argument. But now this new court filing shows the case is already hitting another level.
There are plenty of prosecutors throughout this state that can prosecute this case.
Keith Sandy's attorney Sam Bregman wants Brandenburg and her entire office disqualified from working in the preliminary hearing, where a judge will decide if the two officers will go on trial and on what charges.
There is an actual conflict of interest for several reasons.
His main argument that Brandenburg has unclear motivations against the department because she's the subject of an APD investigation. APD is accusing the DA of bribing burglary victims to keep them from pressing charges against her son.
Whether or not that is a strong case or not isn't what's important. It's the public perception and the questioning of the integrity of the process.
He also claims editorials and internet comments show there's a real concern.
This community is hurting right now when it comes to the police department and the district attorney's office.
Brandenburg says she hasn't reviewed the motion and won't comment on it until next week. But a few days ago, Brandenburg, who's always worked closely with APD, said she'd rather not be in the position to decide on charges in police shootings, but said DAs in other counties aren't interested in taking over that duty.
They didn't want to expend their time and their efforts when they could be better spent dealing with their own personal issues.
Brandenburg believes still there's no conflict of interest.
It's just real easy when you try to do the right thing for the right reason. It's just real easy.
Chris McKee, KRQE News 13.
Of course, the city told the DA's office it's no longer welcome at the briefings after police shootings, saying it's a conflict of interest now that the DA is charging officers.